We also have Rohan Suryavanshi online with us of Dilip Buildcon. Rohan, good morning. Talk to us about the recent order win and the kind of activity and the pickup that you're seeing of late.
Hi, good morning. Pleasure to be back on your show. So the recent order win that we've had is in the state of Bihar, and this is a hybrid annuity project. It's about 1,900 crores in costs, and we'll be building it over a period of 2 years. This project actually begins where another project that we recently won there, Sahibganj project, ends. So these are contiguous patches that we won, and as is our strategy of doing projects in co-location, this was fitting perfectly with us. So we were fortunate enough to win this project. As for the ordering activity, I think the ordering activity has been very robust in general from the national government. If I speak about us specifically, we also have won about 12,500 crores worth of new orders in this fiscal year already. And the government has lined up several more projects across various sectors. So we continue to remain very, very optimistic. Also, let me actually give you a very interesting statistic here. If you look at the last 20, 25 years, the year after general election, there is always an uptick in infra spending by the government, which continues till the last year before elections. So since we are in the second year, I think this rally should continue for the next 3 years in terms of infra spending by the government.
Sure. But Rohan, what is your sense? Does it seem that execution is going to be better than what was earlier anticipated, say in March and April? Do you think things are getting back to normal?
Well, if I talk about March and April, all of us were staring at a very, very bleak and uncertain future. We didn't have any idea about how things will pan out. So while we have faced a whole bunch of hiccups since then, but the problems of labor and supply chain disruptions that we had have largely been sorted out. And now, unless and until there is a big surprise in, say a lockdown or something else that happens, something really, really huge, I don't think the execution should suffer. And we are fairly confident that we might be able to even reach the numbers that we kind of made last year, which in itself is a huge achievement given, the headwinds that the sector or the economy in general has faced this year.
Are you looking to sell more road assets after what you've already done, that is 5 to cube highways?
Absolutely. I mean, that has been a strategy that the company has employed over the past few years. We take the risk of building a project, and as we build them, we also try and find long-term investors where we could hive them off to, which is what we first did with Shrem. Then we did the second tranche of 5 projects with Cube, and now there are 7 projects that we are in the final stages of sort of giving to large global investor. So we are very much on track to doing that and getting all our equity churned back again to make our balance sheet lighter again.
And finally, just give us a sense as to what else is on the anvil in terms of your order book and what it's targeted at.
Well, the total order book target for this year was about 15,000 crores of new orders, out of which I mentioned we've already won about 12,500 crores. So the remaining orders that we need to win for the rest of the year is a very small portion, and we're fairly confident that we will achieve this number very easily. One thing with the order book this year was that it was spread across many areas. We won a dam worth 4,500 crores. We had tunnels worth almost 1,300 crores, specialized bridge worth 1,900 crores. So, and then roads of about 5,000 crores. So it has been a very, very diversified order book. And the good part of our current order book, which is about 27,000 crores in total, is that only 50% of it is from roads, while the rest 50% is from the various diversifications that we've done in the past few years.